Oh, can't you see we're running out of time? You're gonna lose your mind if you think you're doing fine.
Hey, let's live in universe. It's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. We are here for NXT. We are only 2.5 weeks away from NXT Deadline coming up. And we are kicking things off with the mystery man who appeared at the end of last week's NXT to lay out the North American Champion Axiom, Oblivion, as he calls himself. Oblivion making his way down to the ring. Laid out Axiom to end the show last week. Has stolen Axiom's videos, his graphics, stolen his whole look, even doing his entrance. NXT General Manager Bobby Roode made the match last week after the show went off the air. Revealed that if Oblivion wants to try and be Axiom, he gets a chance to take Axiom's prized possession. A chance to take the NXT North American Championship in just a couple weeks' time, but these videos are awkward now. Here comes Miles Bourne to the ring. Miles Bourne gonna go one-on-one with Oblivion tonight. Miles Bourne, the first ever partially deaf competitor in WWE history. We saw him make his official in-ring debut in LS11 Universe a few weeks ago at NXT TNA Worlds Collide when he teamed up with the rest of his group to take on the Embassy of Air. And it was a losing effort on that night, but Miles Bourne makes his official singles debut here in this matchup to kick off NXT. Oh, wait a minute. Oblivion points in Rana. Oblivion coming out of the gate and going after him. Standing moonsault. People have been speculating for the last 7 days who is under that mask. Who is Oblivion? There have been several different guesses, some wild guesses, people we've never seen before, people we have seen but haven't seen in years. And Oblivion standing over Miles Bourne. I don't know if he ever intends to tell us who he is. That's now Miles Bourne. Sidesteps, gets caught. Grabs Oblivion, pulls him in. Oblivion. He goes up, and Oblivion slips out of it now. Oblivion takes out the leg of Miles Bourne. Down he goes. Oblivion knocking him back. Right hook connects. Headbutt takes down Miles Bourne. Now Oblivion getting him back up to his feet. Oblivion knocking him back. Forearm strike again. No, Miles Bourne counters. Miles Bourne grabs onto him now, picking up Oblivion. Throws him into the corner and throws him across the ring. Down goes Oblivion. Miles Bourne now grabs him, slamming him down by the back of the head repeatedly. Miles Bourne taking him down now, going into the face of Oblivion. Oblivion goes down now. Miles Bourne kicks him in the back. Oblivion rolling out onto the bottom rope. Miles Bourne coming in after him. Oblivion goes for a headbutt. Miles Bourne throws him into the barricade. He went head first into that guardrail, into that metal. Oh, and Oblivion drops him with a drop toe hold. Oblivion now getting him back up to his feet. Chops him. Shoves him back now. Oblivion returns fire. Knocking down Miles Bourne. Getting him back up to his feet now. Oblivion gets him back to his feet. And Oblivion sends him face first into the ring post. Referee at the count of 6. And Oblivion now grabs onto him. Sends him back into the ring. 7 count. Gets him back up to his feet now. Pulls him in. Up on his shoulders. Oblivion drives him into the mat. Now Oblivion going to the top rope. What's he thinking here? Oblivion. Moonsault takes down Miles Bourne, and Oblivion gets him back up to his feet. And Oblivion looking to send him into the void. 1, 2, 3. Oblivion dominates his way to a victory. A dominant win there for Oblivion. Who am I? Well, you'll just have to hope Axiom beats me to find out. You might have noticed last week, something was a little off within the Fight Factory. Well, after last week's loss, myself, Mark Coffey, Wolfgang have come to the decision to go our separate ways. They intend to continue teaming up as Gallus here in NXT, but I will be going my separate ways, and what that means for the Fight Factory is that officially, after being together for 2.5 years, the Fight Factory is no more. But don't worry, I will see all of you very, very soon. Well, there you have it. The Fight Factory is no more. How about that? It is now time for some tag team action in the women's side of NXT. As here come the duo of Sol Ruca and Dani Palmer to the ring. We're on the road to find out who is going to challenge MK Ultra to try and bring back the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships here at Deadline in just a couple of weeks' time. Of course, Deadline is going to air on April the 27th here in just a few weeks, 3 weeks from this past weekend. April 27th. It's going to be the day that we have Deadline. Huge show coming up with Deadline. Jimmy Uso and Andrade going to main event the whole thing. Axiom and Oblivion in what seems to be a title versus mask match. And now they're taking on the duo of Meta 4. Oh, wait a minute. Well, there's no Abdor. No Abdor didn't waste any time picking out a different team, did he? Noam Dar seeming to be accompanying Lash legend and Jakara Jackson. So, without any further ado, Dani Palmer and Lash legend starting out in this tag team matchup. Legend with a knee into the ribs, pulls her in. Lash Legend, right hook into the back, taking her down. Now Lash Legend getting her back up to her feet, kicks her in the ribs. Lash Legend firing away at her now. Knocks her back here, gets caught. Dani Palmer pulls her in, and neckbreaker takes down Lash Legend. Lash Legend getting picked back up to her feet now. Dani Palmer throws her in the corner. Big drop kick there, takes her down. Dani Palmer grabs the ropes. Springboard moonsault, taking her down. Into a cover, Dani Palmer, no kick out from Lash Legend. Grabs onto her now, and Hurricane Rana, taking her down. Legend now is down, tag is made from Palmer to Ruca. And Sol Ruca now grabs onto her, pulls her in, throwing Lash Legend off the ropes. Back body drop, taking her down. Sol Ruca's got her down now, and drop kick into the back, taking her down. Sol Ruca now grabs onto her, getting Lash Legend back up to her feet. Sol Ruca grabs onto her, taking her towards the corner. Sends her head first into the turnbuckle. Grabs onto her now, and Sol Ruca goes over the top rope. What's she thinking here? Big flying clothesline there. Noam Dar trying to injure his kendo stick to the match. Now, Sol Ruca's got Lash Legend down into a crossface. She's going to try and force a submission here. No, she just takes her down. Down goes Lash Legend. Grabs a hold of her, getting her back up to her feet now. Lash Legend caught by Sol Ruca, and Sol Ruca taking her towards the corner here. Sends her head first in the turnbuckle. Tag is made. Dani Palmer back in. Now Sol Ruca now getting her back up on her shoulders. They're looking for Doomsday Device crossbody. Down goes Lash Legend, covered by Sol Ruca. One, no, kick out. Grabs onto her now, pulls her in, and drop kick into the back. Tag is made right back to Sol Ruca. Lash Legend still yet to be able to tag in Jakara Jackson in this one. Sol Ruca now coming off the ropes. Wait for a crossbody. No one home. Lash Legend out of the way, and Lash Legend goes for her, gets caught. Sol Ruca sends her off the ropes. Sol Ruca goes for her. Lash Legend counters, gets her by the throat. Lash Legend. Look at the airtime on that choke slam. Taking her down now. Sol Ruca's in trouble. Lash Legend throwing her into the corner of the metaphor. Kicks her in the ribs. Putting the boots to her now and tags Jakara Jackson in. Grabs a hold of her now, getting her back up to her feet here. Lash Legend now out of the ring. Jakara Jackson into the corner. Sol Ruca, big splash into the corner. Sol Ruca with a kick in the ribs. Has got her down now. Sol Ruca back into the corner. Tag is made. Dani Palmer back in. Dani Palmer looked like she was going to rush at Lash Legend, which opens up Jakara Jackson to take her out at the leg. Runs in now. Jakara Jackson taking her down. And down with right hooks there. Jakara Jackson now getting her back up to her feet here. Jakara Jackson, forearm strike into another. Grabs onto her. Jakara Jackson throws Dani Palmer off the ropes. Pops her up. Knee strike. Roundhouse kick. Takes her down. Jakara Jackson getting her back up to her feet now. Jakara Jackson grabs onto her. Throws her into the corner. Tag is made. Punch to the ribs now. And Lash Legend. Clothesline. Turns her over. Wipes out Sol Ruca. And now Lash Legend getting her back up to her feet. Grabs her by the throat, lifts her up. Sit choke slam. 1, 2, 3. And Noam Dar seems to have found a new duo to coach on the outside. And it seems to be working already. Metaphor picking up the victory. A big victory for these two tonight. So, Metaphor standing tall, they pick up the win. Could we see them going to Deadline to challenge for the women's tag team titles? We'll find out. We still got plenty more coming here on NXT. So, new young blood coming around here. New blood all over NXT. We see it start last week with Javon Evans. Come in here and you go one-on-one with the Don. And would you look at what you did? You win. You get a pinfall victory. You put the Don's shoulders on the mat for the 1, for the 2, for the 3. Bada bing. But Javon Evans, you made a mistake. You made a bad mistake. Because you see, Javon Evans, I underestimated you 7 nights ago. But now you've shown me what you're made of. Now you've shown me what you're capable of. Now you've shown me that I do need to look out for you. That I do need to be on the lookout for what you're capable of. So Javon, savor your win over the Don while you can. Because now you're at the crosshairs of the family. And the family gets what the family wants. And the Don is looking for some gold. And you're the first stepping stone on the way to it. Peace. Alright, well, it is time for some singles action. We're going to be having a challenger and champion face-off. In a way. As here come Odyssey Jones and Oba Femi to the ring. These two are going to be facing off with the current champions, the Viking Raiders, in just a couple of weeks in a massive battle. For those tag team titles at Deadline. And so, Odyssey Jones and Oba Femi. It's going to be Oba Femi in some singles action up first. He is taking on one half of the Viking Raiders. He's going to be going one-on-one with Erik of the Viking Raiders tonight. As here they come. The NXT Tag Team Champions. Valhalla between them. Erik, Ivar, the Viking Raiders. They've been a dominant duo here in NXT ever since winning those championships at NXT Reloaded. Been a real resurgence for the Viking Raiders. For the first time in 4 years, they got gold. So they storm down to the ring. Erik, like I said, is going to be the one in singles action tonight. Let's see how this goes. Valhalla guides them. So, without any further ado, you'll get a little one for this one. The big trucks is getting the little trucks. Erik starting out with a clothesline, taking him down now. Erik grabs onto him, pulls him in, and Erik throws Oba Femi over the top rope now, and Erik grabs onto him, whips him back over the top, taking him down. Grabs onto him now. Oba Femi counters now, and Oba Femi grabs onto Erik, throwing him across the ring into the corner now. Erik caught with a forearm strike from Oba Femi. Oba now getting him back up to his feet here. Right hook connects. Elbow strike, knocking him back. Coming off the ropes now, and ducks him. And the ropes. Erik, big knee strike to Oba Femi, takes him down. Grabs a hold of him now, and Oba Femi thrown over the top rope. Oba caught with a right hook and thrown back into the ring by his hair. Into a cover now. Erik's got him down. Cover for the one. No. Kick out from Oba Femi. Erik grabs a hold of him now, and Erik pulls him in. Has him up on his shoulders. Erik goes for him. Oba Femi out of the way. Oba Femi right hook into the back. Goes for the double axe handle. Knocking him back again. Oba Femi kicks him in the ribs. Pulls him in. And... oh, what a DDT there from Oba Femi into a cover. He's got him down now for the one, for the two. No, Erik stays in it. Oba Femi putting the boots to him now, and Oba Femi kicking the hell out of Erik right now. Big running kick there from Erik, taking him down. Into a cover now. Oba Femi down. Erik for the one. No. Now Oba pulling himself back up in the corner. Erik coming in hot. Erik, knee into the face, takes him down. Goes for a kick. Oba kicks him in the back. Into a big clothesline. Taking him down now, and Oba Femi circling him here, but now Valhalla. No! Erik knocked back, and Valhalla grabs the leg. Oba Femi, though, counters, turning him around, and Oba Femi caught by Erik. Erik throws him in the corner. Erik goes for a hook. Oba Femi counters, and Oba Femi gets him up, takes him down. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And no amount of interference and an interception from Valhalla was going to stop that. Just like that, Oba Femi able to put down Erik. What a win there. A dominant victory as well. Odyssey Jones and Oba Femi These two weapons of mass destruction standing tall. Massive win there. Our main event, Jimmy Uso and Dijak is just moments away. Ladies and gentlemen, backstage now with the #1 contender to the NXT Championship, the man who will face either Jimmy Uso or Andrade at Stand and Deliver, Trick Williams. Yeah, man, thank you for giving me the time. I just wanted to say, you know, I've talked about my win in the Gauntlet a few times, how proud I am of that, but I got a message for Andrade, a message for Jimmy Uso, and that message is, whichever one of you walks out with that championship in a couple weeks, you better be ready. Andrade, you better be ready to be looking at the lights. You better be ready to eat defeat for the first time in a while. Jimmy, you better be ready to be known as a transitional champion, because ain't nobody around here better than me. Ain't nobody around here gonna kick your ass more than me. You don't deserve to be #1 contender. You don't deserve the man to Stand and Deliver. I've been fighting for 10 years. All right, it is main event time. As it is time for some hard justice. It's time for Dijak here in the main event. Former NXT North American Champion Dijak, all the way back in Season 1. Former Intercontinental Champion as well. He's done a good bit now as Love Universe has Dijak. He is ready to main event tonight. So Dijak ready to go. Ready for the main event. Let's bring out his opponent. Jim Uso. The Tribal Heir. Jimmy Uso could be just weeks away from achieving his destiny. Jimmy Uso ready for the main event tonight, ready to go one-on-one with Dijak, ready to get one step closer to the NXT Championship. So, without any further ado, Jimmy Uso and Dijak, one-on-one here in our main event. Here we go. Here we go. Dijak grabs onto him now. Dijak, super kick. Now Dijak, drop toe hold, rolls through, Boston Crab. Boston Crab in by Dijak. Jimmy Uso turns it back over, kicks him back. And now Jimmy Uso caught, knee into the face from Dijak, taking him down. Dijak's got him, picking Jimmy back up to his feet here. Dijak pulls him in, grabs Jimmy, throws him into the corner. Dijak goes for him. Jimmy counters, throws the super kick. Dijak out of the way. Dijak takes him in the corner. Head first, he goes down. Dijak now with Jimmy. Here we go. Throws him overhead, taking him down. And now Dijak goes for a moonsault. Jimmy out of the way. Jimmy. Super kick takes down Dijak. Jimmy getting him back up to his feet now. And Jimmy Uso, right hook to Dijak, knocking him back now. Jimmy kicks him in the ribs, drops down, uppercut, knocks him down again. And now Jimmy Uso grabs Dijak, picking him back up to his feet here. Jimmy goes for a chop. Dijak answers back now, and Dijak super kick to Jimmy, taking him down. Dijak's got him down now, and Dijak with Jimmy. Kicks him in the leg. Dijak's got him down now. Cover. Kick out from Jimmy. Sidestep. Jimmy with a super kick into the back of the head. Taking him down. Jimmy pulls him in. Jimmy Uso taking him down. Into a cover. For the 1. No. Dijak rolls it over. 1. No. Jimmy counters. 1. No. Dijak counters. 1. No. Jimmy counters. 1. No. Dijak counters. No. Jimmy finally kicks out. Jesus. And Jimmy now telling him, back up. Get back, Oos. Super kick in the ribs. Uppercut. Knocks him down. Jimmy with a snapmare now, and Jimmy Uso coming off the ropes. Double axe handle takes him down. Jimmy getting him back up to his feet now, and Jimmy Uso grabs onto Dijak. Jimmy throws him in the corner, and Jimmy, big splash. Snapmare takes him down. Jimmy Uso headbutt to Dijak. Taking him down now, and Jimmy. Oh, caught with a knee strike from Dijak. Double axe handle now, and Jimmy. Oh, kick in the face now from the former North American champion. Into a cover now, Dijak for the 1, 2. Kick out from Jimmy Uso. Now here comes Dijak. Dive out onto Jimmy Uso, taking him down. Jimmy's down. Dijak's got him. Dijak. Snapmare. Arm drag from Jimmy. Jimmy Uso getting him back to his feet. We're at the count of 3 now. Jimmy grabs onto Dijak. Knocking him back. Jimmy got him with a super kick. 1 more into the back of the head for good measure. Rolls him over into a cover. Jimmy's got him down for the 1, 2. No! Dijak kicks out. And now Jimmy Uso. Dijak knocks him back into the ropes. Jimmy Uso grabs Dijak. Takes him down, and Jimmy stomp into the ribs, taking him down. Jimmy getting him back up to his feet here. Jimmy Uso grabs Dijak. Throws him into the corner now. Jimmy, clothesline, knocking him down. Jimmy Uso punching Dijak in the face. Jimmy kicks him in the ribs now, getting Dijak back up to his feet, and Jimmy. Super kick, no. Dijak. Clothesline, taking him down. Dijak's got him by the throat, and Dijak. Choke slam. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Jimmy Uso. Now Dijak's got him. Dijak saying it's time to feast. No. Headbutt from Jimmy. Kicks him in the ribs, knocks him back. Jimmy grabs onto him now. Jimmy Uso into super kicks right across the back of the head. Jimmy's got him down. Jimmy Uso to the top. And Uso splash. Got him. Jimmy Uso with a massive, massive victory there tonight over Dijak in the main event. Jimmy Uso with the win tonight over Dijak. What a win for Jimmy Uso. Are we looking at the next NXT champion right now? There he is, the NXT champ, Andrade. Stepping up to Jimmy Uso and Andrade. Wait a minute, what the hell is Andrade doing? Wait a minute, that's Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro from SmackDown. What are these guys from the LWO? What are they doing here? They're ambushing Jimmy Uso. Andrade stepping into the ring now, and Andrade hits him with the hammerlock. And Andrade seems to have made some new friends. I've been Xander, and that was Universe.